Zoroastrians.
Listen, we need to distinguish between the prophets of the Jews and the Christians and the Jews themselves, because they are not the same. One is saying, for example, Jesus said, I believe in one true God. Yes, the Father. Yes, the Christians on the other hand saying, we believe in one God, but they are three in one, which is not in the Bible actually. This is their statement from a 4th century doctrine. Now with regards to the Jews, they basically do not acknowledge Jesus to be a true messenger of God or a true Messiah of God. But Jesus claims that he's a Messiah of God. You see what I mean? But this is now going into the religious books. You know, earlier I told you, how do we know these things? How does your God tell you what to do, what not to do? It is by the books, by the scriptures. But you, on the other hand, do not have a scripture to rely on. You rely on your own whims and desires. So today your whims and desires might be to do something, and that is good. But you see, when you grow older, you might be thinking, oh, drinking alcohol was bad, I shouldn't have done that.
I don't drink.
I didn't say you did. I said if you do something wrong today, tomorrow your conscience is going to tell you, I shouldn't have done that.
Well, maybe.
Yes, not maybe, definitely. Shall I tell you why? Shall I tell you why I'm saying definitely?
Again, we are going out of the discussion.
No, it's
you
not.
were saying that Muslims existed before the, Muhammad's birth.
Yes.
They existed before.
Yes. Have you heard what I said?
I heard.
Based on the definition of Muslim, they definitely existed before.
I don't agree to that at all. You're just saying that the prophets of other religions are your prophets because they believe in one God.
Yes, they are.
Actually, I believe there were
the Zoroastrians believed in one God.
Maybe Zoroaster was a prophet of God. Who do you know?
But
How do
the
you know?
Arabs, when the Muslims were, when the Arabs were becoming Muslim after Muhammad, they were in war with the Zoroastrians and with the Eastern Romans, which were Christians.
What is the point? What's the point you're trying to drive?
The point I'm trying to drive is Zoroastrians were not Muslims.
I didn't say they were Muslims. I never said they were. No, I said Zoroaster might have been a prophet of God, but I'm not sure.
Okay,
maybe
if Buddha
might have been a prophet of God.
Who knows? They are Muslims.
No.
If you pray to a Muslim prophet, you are a Muslim.
Look, when I say maybe, it means I'm uncertain.
Oh, you're uncertain
Yes.
now. So
well, I didn't say
100% certain.
What does maybe mean?
Oh, well, you were saying that you are certain of things.
No. I'm certain of many things. I'm uncertain of many things, and I don't know many things. But you, on the other hand, who kept saying everything is 100% uncertain.
No, I never said that.
It's on record.
It's on record.
It's on camera.
Because I told you.
You can go home and watch it.
Nothing is 100% certain.
A triangle has three sides.
Here we go again.
Yes,
I told you.
I'm going to use that. That is an objective
certain.
statement you cannot deny in any language.
You
Whether
just got yourself dirty with the coffee cup.
It's just a little spin.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so what I'm saying is this. Whether you like it or not, there are many things which are objectively true. Yes?
Yeah,
In any language.
In
any language. Yes? In order for you to understand this objectively true or not, yes, obviously you need to understand language. So in any language, a triangle would have three sides.
You should look up the meaning of the word dogmatic.
I did.
I think you did.
Yes.
What does it mean? Does it mean what you are?
It means you stick to your conclusion, doesn't matter what. Yes? But you, on the other hand, are dogmatic about saying everything is 100% uncertain.
Well, you can't prove the opposite.
I did already by the triangle example.
It's a matter of language. It's a
has to
matter
be.
of how you call
Let me ask you.
the shape.
Can you communicate other than language?
Yeah, you can with gests. How do people who can't speak communicate with each other? You can communicate
with signs,
with writing.
So even in sign language, a triangle
there are
has
many
even in sign language, a triangle has three sides.
Okay, if you use the English language.
My friend, even in sign language, I said. Have you not understood what I just said? So doesn't matter how you look at it. I think you have to let go of this ego of yours, saying that everything is 100% uncertain.
I never said that. I have no idea where you pulled that
on
out.
Camera.
It's on camera that I
Go
told
home and watch it.
That nothing is 100% certain.
Triangle has three sides and 100% certain.
Here we go.
Otherwise, you wouldn't call it a triangle. Okay, another statement. A circle doesn't have a corner. Is that a true statement? In any language? Yes, it is.
Listen, you're showing me maths. I'm telling you, let me tell you, is 1 plus 1, does 1 plus 1 equal 2?
Yes. Is that a true statement?
Okay, man, but it shows that you put yourself under the rules of maths to consider that.
It's logic, my friend. If you want to be logical, it's up to you. Be logical. Do you always go by logic or you go by illogical?
I go by logic.
You go by logic? Is it logical to say 1 plus 1 is 2 all the time?
Of course it is.
Good. Is that a true statement?
Huh?
Is that a true statement?
What, that 1 plus 2 equals...
1 plus 1 is 2.
1 equals 2.
Is that a true statement?
Yeah.
Good. Is it always 100% certain true? See what I mean? You can decide to be illogical if you want to
is
be.
the existence of God a 1 plus 1 equals 2 question? Is it the same way?
No,
that you can...
it's not.
Of course not.
It's not.
It's not the same thing.
Shall I
You're
tell you why?
You're putting
Shall I
maths
tell you why?
in matters that
Why didn't you ask me why?
more complicated.
Why didn't you ask me why?
Why not?
Okay. Remember I told you earlier that there are things for you can actually understand from the way, from your environment, from the universe that you live in. You cannot logically say that we all came from nothing. That is illogical. What is the other alternative? I gave you several others. Yes? The only one that logically makes
arguing about.
The only one that logically makes sense.
I guess you're thinking that your God is the absolute and your God is the only one and you are the one who knows the truth. That is what I'm arguing about.
Give me an alternative.
You might be right.
Give me an alternative.
You might be right. That's the difference between us.
What?
I'm telling you, you might be right, but you also might be wrong. And you're telling me that I am wrong and you are right. That's the big difference between us right now.
I told you.
And that's what makes you dogmatic.
You know when I told you were wrong?
Huh?
When you started becoming illogical.
Illogical.
Yes, like for example,
But
when I asked you about...
when you started applying religion to maths, that's when you started being illogical.
No.
Yes, you did.
Hold
You're
on.
asking me about triangles. You're
I
asking
did
me
not
about
apply.
1 plus 1
I did not
equals
apply
2.
geometry to
Yes, you
religion.
did.
I did
Yes,
not.
you did.
In order to
Yes.
show you, that when you made the statement that there's nothing which is 100% certain, and you did make the statement, that is when I brought logic in to show you how wrong you were.
I told you that nothing is certain because our perception of
still
the
saying
world is flawed.
You're still saying it.
Because look, you might believe your eyes never deceive you. You might believe your ears never deceive you, but it doesn't work like that. Humans are not perfect. They are sometimes wrong, and you refuse to accept that. You believe that some things that you believe in are an absolute. They can't be changed. God is an absolute. It's my God. He exists.
What do you believe in? You don't believe
Game
anything
over.
is absolute, right?
Yes.
Yes. So you're an illogical person.
Well, of course.
Yes, you are, because you earlier said a triangle has 3 sides, which is an absolute fact. Even though it's an abstract terminology, it's an abstract item we are defining.
I've been trying to tell you that the word triangle is a creation by humans. It's a word defined to describe the shape of a triangle.
What about language?
Language is created by humans to be able to live in an easier way. You say that's a tree, that's a triangle.
Yes.
I'm not arguing with you that a triangle doesn't have 3 sides. I'm arguing with you that you may call the triangle different things in different languages,
you are arguing.
in different perceptions.
You are arguing that
that's
is not
what I'm
100%
telling
true.
you.
You know what you're arguing? You're arguing the statement I made, a triangle has 3 sides, is not 100% certain. That is where you're illogical.
That's where you are wrong. Because I'm not telling you
So you agree
a
with me?
triangle doesn't have 3 sides.
So you agree with
I'm
me?
telling you that the word triangle might not mean the description of a triangle as an English word.
So what does it mean?
It might mean different things in other languages. That's the thing that I mean.
You're not
I
making
don't-
sense now.
Listen,
I think he's telling
if you put yourself under the rule that
Understatement.
the English
Huh?
word,
He's thinking about the word.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the word.
He's
the-
talking about the term
sound
triangle,
of the word.
but I asked him triangle in 4 languages, and it all meant the same thing. You see,
not the
you
same
see how
word.
you see
It's
how
not the
wait,
same
wait.
word.
You were calling me dogmatic. You see why you are dogmatic here? Because even after you have accepted that there is actually an item, an object which has 3 sides. Look, you can call it hocus pocus, doesn't matter what you call it. But you see, this object which has 3 sides, yes, it is something that we all acknowledge.
Okay, in English language.
Whatever
It's called
look,
triangle.
whatever language you want to use, whatever language you use.
Look, this
three-sided-
color. Do you agree that this color is black?
Yeah.
This color is black. In Portuguese, do you think it's called
Talking
branco?
about the word.
The word is
No,
not.
it's not. Branco in Portuguese
He's
means
trying to
white.
avoid the.
White.
Preto means black.
Okay.
The
Sorry,
word,
what plate?
the word preto
Plate.
means
Okay.
black.
I'm not Portuguese, so
Black
I wouldn't
and
know.
branco are similar words, and you thought they meant the same.
Sorry.
But they're different. Branco means white.